Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy. Hey guys, we are here with Tureano Johnson, who will be taking on Jaime Munguia this October 30th. Tureano, it's great to talk to you. You've been asking for these big fights. You asked for this one, you got it. How does it feel to be fighting this October 30th against Jaime Munguia?
I just got to give the Almighty God thanks. God does answer prayers. And this is one that we've been praying for. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. To be honest, you know what? I can't wait, for this opportunity to take place come October 31st.
Absolutely. It's been a while, obviously, with everything that's been going on in the world, and just you've been outside of the ring for a while, so it must feel really good to just get back in there, go in there, and make a big point, right? Make a splash.
You know what? A lot has been going on in the world, and a lot has been going on in my life. Last year we suffered a hurricane back in the Bahamas, Hurricane Dorian, that claimed so many lives in the Bahamas. And now this year, we have so many lives that have been claimed by the coronavirus. Uh, it even injury has kept me out of the ring for quite some time.
Yeah.
If I am excited to get back in the ring, that's an understatement. I am lost with words. I can't wait. I'm eager. I'm anxious. I am hungry to get back in there and do what I do best, and that's beat guys up.
Well, we are looking forward to seeing you back in action. We know that you have an aggressive style, come forward style. What do you have to do to beat Jaime Munguia?
Well, I don't want to share too much, spill the beans too much, but you know what? Let's put it like this: come forward style is just one. There are other dimensions of Tureano, that remain to be seen until October 31st, until October 30th.
Yeah. All
But
right. Well, go
to
ahead.
beat Munguia, it is going to take a lot. He's a champion, and so I look at him as a very dangerous opponent, and one you can't leave any stone unturned. You got to come ready. You can't come short stepping.
All right. Well, we'll see what else you're able to bring on October 30th. Like I mentioned, we know your aggressive style. We'll see what other tools you're able to show. You mentioned about Munguia. He's a former champion, a young 23 years old. He's undefeated. Do you see holes in his game?
If I see holes, I know you've seen holes, and it is obvious. Munguia is he a special fighter? No, I don't believe he is. Is he a good fighter? Definitely. He's a world champion. But now he's not among the elite, to really hold the mantle of one of the great fighters in the world. He has a lot of maturing to do. He's fighting at middleweight now. He was the junior middleweight champion. Even there, he hadn't fought any real fighters. Coming up to the middleweight division, he started off wrong. I think this is the best thing for him to do. Spike O'Sullivan was not a challenge for him. Even Hogan at 154, I felt as though, gave him too much trouble. In fact, I think they robbed Hogan. When he fought in you really won that fight. Hands down, we can say all of that, and he's still undefeated today. All of that will change come October 30th.
You mentioned the word elite fighters. He does have someone in his team he recently teamed up with in the legendary fighter of Erik Morales. Is there at least any added pressure in going up against that champ?
Yeah, well, Erik Morales, all hats off, a legendary Hall of Famer. One of my favorite fighters. Hats off to him. At the same time, what does he bring to the table for Munguia? Well, I don't think he could do pretty much anything with Munguia. I could just probably help the kid get any better. But I believe that when you look at a fighter, you look at their natural abilities and how far and how high that they can climb. He's not high enough to fight against Tureano Johnson. I believe this fight is tailor-made for me. It is perfect. Those who deny it, well, they are in denial. But it's a perfect fight. Tureano Johnson is going up against a world champion, and be that it is, he holds the title. But an elite fighter? No, I'm not going up against an elite fighter. He's not one of the fighters that we can call an elite, though he has Erik Morales on his team.
Well,
it's he's fighting, not Erik Morales.
not Erik. Yeah, you're taking on Jaime. And we've seen you put up some great fights, some great performances, like your most recent last fight against Jason Quigley. You were able to stop him. What would be the perfect win for you against Jaime Munguia this October 30th?
What would be the perfect win? At least you know which what would it take to win, or how would I look winning? Well, if I could answer all that in one nutshell, you know what? I believe for me, the best win would me proving to the world what they say I can do. They say, yeah.
I do want to ask, tomorrow night, there's a fight going on in one of your former opponents in Sergey Derevchenko, who's taking on Jermall Charlo, who you've actually called out for quite some time. So those are familiar names to you, of course. Can I take can I get your take on how you see this fight playing out?
Well, I feel as though Sergey Derevchenko has all the good to beat Charlo. He has all the capabilities, all the tools to beat Charlo. But unfortunate for him, I believe he's going up more than just against Charlo. I believe he's going up against officials. When you look at the Matt Kerber fight, we all know that Matt has won that fight against Charlo. Felt though Matt has gotten an unfair deal against Charlo. And I believe if that fight goes to the distance, uh, Charlo is going to be the victor because I don't believe judges are going to favor. Yeah. I don't believe the judges are going to favor, Sergey. If there's a knockout, Sergey got the knockout. Though that he has been knocked down early in his fight, look at the kid. He's resilient. He's one who's creative. He's going to find a way to come back. He's been knocked down from Daniel Jacob. He's been knocked down from Triple G. But those are things you have to look at. If a guy can get back up and still give a dominant, match, that's something you got to watch out for because that goes to show that he's creative and he knows how to learn even while fighting.
Yeah. I remember in the past, I would hear you talk or mention, the Charlos and wanting to get a fight done. Do you feel, is there any beef between you guys, or is there any negative feeling between you and the Charlos?
No, you want me to tell you something?
Yes.
I respect everybody.
Yeah.
I respect every fighter. The Charlos, they're champions. But to conduct yourself as a fighter, we are the elite. We are different. We are not like other athletes. We are more than just gladiators. So we have to conduct ourselves on a public level and at the same time, even in the ring. And I watch Charlo the way he handles fighters. He fought several of my good friends, Julian Jackson, John Jackson, and Silky Wilkie of Haiti. John Jackson from the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Wilkie is from Haiti. And I watch how he conducted himself as a nasty character there. Well, for my friend's sake, I would like to be the one. Sergey is a part of my team. I'm trained by Andre Rozier, yes. But do I want him to win this fight? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care for him to win this fight. I want him to put on a good show. But I feel as though he has a good chance of winning this fight. I want to be the one to put the beating on Charlo. I would like to be the one to get that shot at Charlo. Charlo loses against Sergey. I know I'm not gonna ever get to see Charlo ever. I'll beat him even if he does get beaten, but I doubt he'd ever take a match with me. But the way he conducted himself with other opponents, he deserves a beating. He deserves a good beating.
So you think with the victory, a victory over Jaime Munguia, and if Charlo were to beat Derevchenko, you think that path of a fight between you guys can become a little bit easier or probable?
The possibilities of that matching out, making out. Hey, listen, I feel as though Charlo has yet to fight a middleweight. Sergey is the first real middleweight fighter. He's taking a chance. They're pretty much from the same, promotional team. So that fight was easily made. Will he step outside and fight Tureano Johnson? No, I don't think so. So I think that's going to be a hard, tedious task to happen. Win, loss, or draw with him and Sergey. I don't believe that fight could happen. Though that I would put pen to the paper immediately if that opportunity came, but I doubt Charlo would ever want any part of Tureano Johnson.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, it would be a great fight to watch. So, if it does come to fruition in the future, super excited to see that. But time will tell. You have your fight with Jaime Munguia first, and they have tomorrow night to take care of. Real quick, what about his twin? What about Jermel with Jason Rosario? Unifying those three belts. What's your take on that fight?
I again that fight, I feel as though that he probably will claim the victory in that fight. Because Rosario, I don't see the hunger in that. I think he has the talent. The hunger, no, I don't see it. I don't feel it, but I could be wrong. So, I'm a little bit on the 50-50 side with that. But yet, if I were to pick a winner, I would feel as though Charlo, he's going to come in there more angry, more steamed, because he just lost against Harrison. And even though he was able to win the rematch, yeah, I think he's still angry. He's still hungry. I think he's real determined right now to reclaim the throne that he once had.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. And Tureano, we look forward to your fight October 30th. Jaime Munguia. It's going to be, I assume, an action-packed fight. Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for talking to us. I wish you the best of luck. Great training camp. And can't wait for October 30th to get here.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and God bless, and thank you all for Fino Boxing. And no doubt, come October 31st, you are going to see 100%. If Jaime Munguia don't come and bring 100%, don't worry, you're still going to see fireworks, because I'm going to make it explosive.
All right. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much. All right. Take care. Bye. Yo, subscribe to Fino Boxing right now, or else